Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we're going to open some more boxes from Adex Mason Club. Last week we opened 2 mace handles, 2 arc handles to live here at the new training space, the Art Asylum here in East LA. We got 2 more boxes in. They didn't all show up at the same time, but these are the right length for club handles, and they are the right weight for more weights. Today's opening implement will be this awesome cane knife that I picked up in Hawaii on Oahu, up by Turtle Bay a couple years ago. It is trademark Trumpeter's brand. I picked it up at a farm store up there on the east side of the island by Turtle Bay. Probably a little south of Turtle Bay, 10-15 miles. Been a couple years, so I don't really remember. But when you travel, if you're gonna go hiking, like in the rainforest of Hawaii, go ahead, buy the thing and put it in your backpack. You don't ever have to use it, but it's a fun souvenir, and it's fun to go out and find cutting tools wherever you are in the world. Cutting tools are foundation of civilization. Get more of them. In the box, yes, we have a whole pile of, we have a handle and weights. So the Wildman handles are thicker than the normal Adex handles. They are in the 35 millimeter range to match the competition adjustable kettlebell from Bells of Steel, because I think that that's the correct distance for your hand. Let's go ahead and open both boxes. Second handle. Now we're gonna be able to do double club stuff here. I get these kits and I put them everywhere in the world that I go a lot. So I have a set for the back of my truck. I have a set for the back of my other truck. I have a set for the farm, and now I'm getting a whole nother set for the warehouse. They are light enough that you can travel with them, but I travel so much back and forth between these places that it's really easier for me eventually just to go ahead and get a bunch of them and put them in a bunch of different spots. That way, if I'm traveling back and forth between 3 or 4 places that I go the most, I don't have to check them every time. If you check an extra 50 pounds on every flight, that adds up pretty quickly to a whole nother set. Just this year, I've been in the Midwest, I think 4 or 5 times. I've been in Italy, London, Rome, Vieste, Orcas Island. So I'm traveling all the time. And if you travel that much, travel is expensive. So at certain points, it becomes cheaper to buy stuff between all the locations than it does to check it all the time. We should have at least 20 pounds plus handle. We should be in the 30 plus pound range, or just under 30 pounds for all of these sets. So we should be able to have 30 pounds in each hand, which is fairly monstrous. There are 2.5s. So that's 3 5s, 2 2.5s is 20. And the real key, the 1.25 for each one of those sets, so that we can adjust in that super small increment. So 2 new handles, 2 piles of weights for them. We take all of the weights that come out of our competition adjustable kettlebell. Each one of these has 20K in them. That gives us 20K of plates that we can add to our arc, so we can start to walk our arc up above the 50 pound range to our 100 pound range. We can do the same thing with our mace handle. More equipment is not bad. I think I have 12 of the competition adjustable kettlebells now. I have 4 of the new Wildman ones. I have 2 of the old Bells of Steel ones before we added more plates to them. I have 2 from SoCal kettlebells. I have 2 from Kettlebell Kings. I have them and I put them all over the place. So in the back of my F350, there's 2 kettlebells bolted in. They live there forever, so no matter where I go, I can stop and pull out and do a set of kettlebells. I have a set in the back of my black truck. I have a set in Ohio. I have 4 here now at the studio, and we are going to get even more of all of this. The goal is to get 20 sets of handles and at least 20 of the competition adjustable kettlebells so that we can start doing heavy club swinging seminars here, and we can start doing kettlebell seminars here. We're just waiting for all of that gear to show up. You can waste money on a lot of stuff that goes bad, right? Clothes go bad pretty quickly in a year, right? TVs go bad, washing machines go bad now very quickly, ironically super fast now. The old ones used to last for 50 years, now they last 5 years before the computer chips fry in them. The more computer chips fry in things, the more I am interested in getting stuff that I never, ever have to replace. And I simply take how much this item costs. We're looking in the $300 range with shipping and everything else. And I think about how many dinners that is. That's just like 5 weeks of going out for lunch in East Los Angeles. And I just don't go out for lunch for 5 weeks and I get myself another set of handles for something. More gear is always better. The more gear you have, the more likely you are to train. This one piece of equipment replaces several $1,000s worth of other equipment. We've done tons of videos on that, and we're gonna make more videos with these handles in the future, working on the idea of how they can be applied to specific programs.